Hey, Darvin, including
How you doing? How you
good?
doing, Mike? Good.
Hey, including the playing game, it was your 8th game in 14 days. So kind of a furious push to get to round 1. What have these last 4 days kind of done for you to resettle, and how does that let you enter the series against Memphis focusing?
I think it's been great in terms of guys having a little. Everyone has a little something going on with their body this time of the year, but getting that time to just refresh and get treatment and trying to strengthen all parts of your body. I think it was very beneficial to our group. But on the flip side of that, you do get a little antsy when you're used to playing every other day, and the games are coming so fast. So it's a little duality that you have to kind of manage. But all in all, I think it was good for us.
Hey, Coach, what has Jared Vanderbilt brought to this team just coming over?
I've been saying it since he arrived. Just a defensive Swiss Army knife. I mean, just he can guard different positions. He's got to support, great transition D. Again, he can switch off on basically anybody 1 through 5. Does a great job denying his off-ball defense. And just his mentality, his attitude, it's not like pulling teeth with him. Like, he's volunteering for those tough matchups and just coming to myself, the rest of the coaching staff, like, I got him, and knowing that he's going to bust his ass every possession to try to get stops for us and be a presence and make a huge impact on that side of the ball.
Darvin, the last time we were here, Ja had a crazy quarter as well. And you guys weren't able to kind of figure out a way to turn the faucet off a little bit. I'm curious, did that experience change the way you think about adjustments at all? I don't know that anybody else had that kind of a quarter against you guys this year. And was that a moment that you looked to as you're growing?
Absolutely. I mean, we studied that quarter, and you have to be careful too, because sometimes it's that old debate. One of my former coaches and one of my dear friends, I consider him family, Ron Adams, and I used to talk about this, like, is it your coverage or is it individual performance? If you go back and look at some of the shots he made, like, our defense, we were on point. He's just a phenomenal athlete, phenomenal basketball player. He made some extremely tough finishes in the paint, some floaters over our 6'10", 6'11" guys with outstretched arms. So you definitely want to try to be more aggressive on him, not to give him a runway. But at the end of the day, he's going to make some tough shots. I think the biggest thing is for you to continue to compete possession by possession and not get discouraged if you do play great defense and he happens to still make the shot.
Darvin, LeBron and AD have obviously been dealing with various ailments for weeks, months, however long. Are there going to be any restrictions on them in the playoffs, and how healthy are they right now entering Game 1?
I love being alive, so there will be 0 restrictions on LeBron and AD.
Darvin, the playing game, you win it despite maybe D'Angelo's worst, certainly offensive game since he joined the team. What are you viewing out of him, or hoping out of him, or expecting out of him in this series?
I just think he'll come back in and be the same D-Lo that the reason why we acquired him. High-level thinker, high-level scorer. Fits perfectly with what we got going on in terms of our 2 captains, and Bron and AD, and just to come out and be aggressive and to play free. I know it was a little bit made about him not finishing, or I threw him in toward the end a couple of possessions, but for the most part, we went with who we went with, and that's just and that's with just about anybody. Like, that's just one game. As far as I'm concerned, he's still our starting point guard. We still love the fact that he's on our team. We still have the utmost belief and faith in him and his skill set and what he's going to bring and continue to bring to our starting group. And whenever he's on the floor, and I'm looking forward to him coming out and kicking butt tonight.
How has he helped your defense? I think with everybody else, it's kind of obvious in the ways that they've sort of helped, but I know that the numbers with him on the court, the defensive numbers have been really, really good.
I just think the way he communicates, the way he shifts, he's a big talker, trying to figure things out. He's able to figure things out sometime on the fly, something we probably hadn't covered in a walkthrough in terms of a certain strategy to stop in action. But he's great about communicating and really getting the guys on the same page during any type of stoppage in play. He corral guys together. You can see him out there talking to different guys and what he's seeing and what he thinks. And, I think that's why those numbers reveal what they reveal.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep.